We're live, and it's Autograders and Sam and Paul and Sam Pretty. Yeah, and so we're just talking about like how Travis, allows the build to pass for the Autograder, and sometimes and it doesn't work for us, and in some situations. And the thing that I was thinking was
But there
that
was too
well,
many
go on.
too
Yeah,
many
too many.
open threes of
Right, right. There's these
inside
too
a
many.
cucumber process inside of a
Yeah, yeah, right. It's too nested, and there's something kind of going weird somewhere along the line, and it's sort of we might. I'm sure because we're clever people. I'm sure that with diligent effort over a period of time, we would eventually track it down. But we have this potential for an alternative approach now. I'm now looking. I guess I didn't actually open it in RubyMine last time. I ended up sticking. I'm using Sublime like all the time at Makers, and I'm starting to get into a bit of a. I do love being able to just like be in you're in the directory and you just do subl dot and get the thing that you need. But so what we were doing, I actually made a Bitbucket for the documents. I made a Bitbucket directory that had Ruby intro, and so. Armando's come back actually with the best possible news, which is that he's expanded our GitHub account to give us more bits and pieces. But so, I mean, the critical thing being that if we look at the process of running the autograder, yeah, and run AG, that run process. Oh, has this not got an open? I thought this had a. Maybe this one doesn't use open3. Okay, so the Ruby intro doesn't, which is interesting because when we were running this on Droid.io, it was encountering the same gemtest error, which is very strange, Zentest error. Oh, I'm sorry. Yes, it is using Open3. So we've got Open3 down here, and the reason, as I understand it, that we have Open3 and different things rather than just kind of running it, I guess partly it's to grab all of the output, which is good. But was it also to kind of isolate the different processes?
right.
Um, but so I guess what we should kind of immediately do is for this Ruby intro, which we've briefly been on Bitbucket, but if we go on Bit and remote minus V. So what we should be doing is we've already got our SAS book. I guess I should hold on to that one. Let's go. We've got SAS book. Let's get rid of that. Ruby intro. So I think what we want is a parallel with that. We want a private repo that's like Ruby intro CI. That was my first guess at a, I mean, it could be Ruby intro solution, but intro CI. Do you not think? What do you think?
I'm just thinking, what's the chance? We're trying to do all this so that to make it easier for people to work on. But what's the chance of anybody actually working on this stuff? Especially if it's distributed across multiple repos.
Well, I think that we have had people submitting pull requests already
Right.
to.
Do you think they actually built anything, or they just basically were like, I think this should work, maybe?
Oh, sure, yeah. I mean, I'm not saying that we should have the CI in separate things specifically to increase the chances that people will work on it. Although I think if it's a kind of, I mean, it seems to me like as a general point, if in order to work on the whole thing, you have to have access to like the entire Homeworks private repository, then it's kind of almost a non-starter. And then if you then can't build that because of all of these issues, do you know what I mean? It's
Yeah.
like there's a series of robots, and even if there was nobody else in the universe who's ever going to work on it with us, there's still robots for us. Do you know what I mean?
Right.
So yeah, so just in terms of me, at least for me personally, in terms of wanting to maintain this particular homework and make sure that it's working, then I kind of it seems sensible to split them up, if you know what I mean. And you were saying yourself that kind of that matches the arrangement that Armando is envisaging. He's not envisaging like as more homeworks get created, all of them should be added to the Salzburg homework directory.
Right.
We're imagining that they
Ever
exist.
increasing build time,
Right, which gets longer and longer. We're imagining that it's kind of, it's going to be
distributed out. Yeah.
right. So I feel like this is the repository we should create here. Well, I was going for like, does anybody have a strong feeling about a different name or?
Sounds great.
Mm-hmm. So, so this is checking the. I wouldn't call it assignment. Assignment's much better than homework. And homework just sounds ridiculous. Anyhow, so this needs to be private, so we can have new private repos. And so here, we've got the command for this. Oops. Oh no, it's not origin. Well, I don't know. Let's call this. We call this upstream maybe. Controversially. But so in principle, I can give you guys access to this somehow. Let's see. That should now. Yes. Okay. And so hopefully, at least with the Travis on here, this might work. Because the point that we got to last time was Droid.io was failing on the Bitbucket for Zen test install, and we only had like a limited 50 things that we could do, and that was just, in principle, going to be a bit of a nightmare.
50 build limit for free.
But so how do I guess what I want to do now is make sure to like superficially. You guys, I guess, can't see this right now.
Okay.
No. And so what I should probably do is we want to have this available to the team. So if we look at the teams, and we've got Autograder Dev and the ESA, but so in the Autograder Dev, we should at the very least. Oh, Sam, do you want to be? We'll add you to this team, eh? Oh. Okay, that's and then repositories. We should add then the Ruby intro CI, like so. Okay, so you guys should have access to that now.
Can you just type in my name again? Just the first word in the add users to team, like.
Okay. You're done. I mean, it's your picture down here. Looks like you.
Okay. Okay, yeah, that's alright. I thought I saw someone else with my name, but that's alright.
No. There's only one of you.
Okay, yeah.
Okay. So we've got our Ruby intro CI. So now, if I want Travis to talk to this, we would have to go to our Travis Pro, I guess, right? Is that?
Yeah. .com, I think. That should be .com instead.
I think the Travis CI for private repos.
So we're not on Pro then.
No, I think you need to go to like .com.
I think you did. Yeah, this is the link. Yeah, here we go. I was annoyed I didn't hook up with David today. No time, no rest for the wicked. Yes. Pim. Sorry, just doing invite for one of the. Let's. Dum. Okay, right. So we've got Salzburg homework. So now my repositories. I want to add a repository. And Sam Joseph, Maker's going to be introduced. That one. Okay, right. So we think now. 24 hours ago, they haven't got our latest thing. But so Do you guys want to check out this? I mean, Paul, last week you were able to check out Ruby's intro CI. It ran on your machine, did it?
I think we still had that problem with Zentest, didn't we?
I don't remember if we had that on our machines. I thought it was
I'm pretty sure at the end, when we made the video of it. Yeah, I'm pretty sure at the end we were still experiencing that. Let me just pull this.
I know we definitely experienced it on Droid IO. I thought I had it passing on my local machine.
Oh my god. So, like, indeed, like 2 days ago, someone has created a user account with just my first name.
Just Sam Pretty.
Yeah. Probably one of those squatters. Like, interesting.
Indeed. Yeah, okay, so I've just turned on the CI for this here, and so it's got its Travis support link in there already. I think I removed that pre-install thing of like the Ruby Racer, but so cucumber like that.
Keep thinking it's Rails intro.
Yeah. Creepers. Okay. So I tried to open. Where's that even gone? Too many things going on. I guess. Look at this person, Janet Davis. I need to add her to the beta starters group. Yes. Okay. Right. And invite more. Janet Davis. Invite. Make sure she's invited there. Okay. All right. And that's under control. Okay. So, and then that's just sort of taken me there, but I wanted to be at the that's profile task book. I didn't want to go there. I wanted to kick off, make sure that the thing had kicked off. But how's that? Let's see it. Yeah. So this one here at least runs for me locally, just out of the box there, so to speak. What about for you, Paul?
How did you run it?
I just ran Cucumber install and then Cucumber.
And this is Ruby intro CI?
Yeah. But
I'm getting errors.
It looks like that it's sitting, and it hasn't. You've got like no such file or directory there.
Yeah. Well, there's no rag for one thing.
Well, not inside install there. You CD down and direct go CD dot. But yeah, I guess you had ls on the previously. The rag. I guess I should, for example, I should be able to do here. I should be able to do -rf rag like so, and then I should be able to do cucumber install again, and it would redo that install.
Right.
Go on, you. That's annoying. That's anyway. Well, I guess maybe sensibly what I should also do is recheck that out in a different location. So that reinstalled for me, and the cucumber. Oh no, don't do that again. Cucumber features. And I should check it back out of Bitbucket.
Oh yeah, I'm seeing expected Ruby intro got Ruby intro CI, so that's in the install script where it says that probably, right? Install feature.
Oh right. Okay, yeah. I mean, I'm. So yeah, let me get back out of here.
I just cloned rag manually.
Yeah. Let me go to GitHub, CD sourcebook, and then I should be doing here. I'll clone the original. Grab this one, and try and do it. And so if I go into Ruby intro CI and we try and do there, it should just be cucumber install. Right.
Okay.
So, I mean, yeah, basically we're designed here for working with Ruby. I mean, it feels like, I mean, like, this check that we're in that specific project root directory is kind of redundant now, right? Given that we're
Right.
that was kind of required before when we had multiple directories that we had to get into.
Right.
But now that's kind of, it's not really relevant, is it?
Right.
So we go back into GitHub, Sourcebook, Ruby intro CI, and we open that. So that's the install feature, right? I mean, however, let's just do the really simple fix, which is just that we change that to there. Did you change that? Sampriti, are you trying to run this in the background as well?
Yeah, I'm doing the same change as you are. So like
Yeah.
I'm changing Ruby intro CI to Ruby intro. I mean
Yeah.
opposite.
Okay, and then.
So yeah, it's passing.
Oh yeah, yours is.
Yep. I think a lot of the more complicated ones, like you were saying later, you may have some different problems.
Yeah, no, I'm sure, but it's at least in principle, if this one works, then I mean, I guess they can kind of be simplified. We can at least work on problems individually, knowing that we don't have to worry about, for example, if we start adding extra things into the gem file, that it's not going to have knock-on effects on the CI of the other things. Of course, I mean, there's still, in principle, problems that we get when they're all running together on the same box, but I think that's, they don't have to all run under the same CI, and in fact, that would be an impossible constraint for the system anyway, and the idea that we have a constellation of different things provided by lots of different people.
Yeah.
Okay, so now we have this work. The only question, I guess, that remaining for me there is the Travis CI going to work for this particular thing? So there we go. But so I want to go and see. How do I go and see? That's going to take that link there is taking me to that individual thing.
Yeah,
there.
just go to magnum.travisci.com/sasbook/Ruby intro CI.
You think so?
Yeah, that is what it is. Because I just went there.
So build unknown.
There's no Travis file, is there?
No, I think there is.
Oh,
there is a Travis file.
Okay,
yeah, I mean, there's this. I mean, maybe it just needs to be. It hasn't been pushed to it. I mean, I guess what I shall do is I shall push those. If we do git status here, if I do git add this, we kind of want to automatically ignore. Why has it got a Ruby intro directory there inside it? Did it create a Ruby intro directory? Or oh no, right? That's no, it needs that. That's that. It does because it downloads the public repo, doesn't it? Yeah. So it should be ignoring the Ruby intro. I mean, so the git ignore, which we don't.
One question, by the way, is like since you are requiring like the Ruby intro CI needs the rag as the rag repo is one of the dependencies of the Ruby intro, right? So
yes,
why not like have it as a submodule, so when you clone it, like automatically gets updated. So
as a submodule, I mean that was I think when we previously spoken to GitHub about that, they had recommended against doing that. That was back in the day when I was originally trying to get Armando to keep all the things together in public repos, whatever, and then we asked GitHub about that, and they recommended against doing it. So I don't know. Do you think there's be some advantages from like
I
I mean,
mean, one advantage would be like you don't have duplicates everywhere. I mean, they would be linked. So, I mean, like the
oh, you mean just like to save having RAG downloaded from multiple time on your system or something?
not exactly. I mean, like having it as a submodule instead of just manually cloning it as a separate repo makes more sense. Although I don't really
Well,
see.
no, I mean, to say makes more sense. That's by
I
itself,
mean, yeah, no, no.
not
I
a
mean,
say. I need evidence for why it makes more sense.
yeah. I mean, that's what I'm saying. Like, I'm not sure if that would help us in any further way,
Yeah,
but I'll have to have a look.
yeah.
If
No,
that,
I'm very interested. I mean, if that would be a simpler way of managing things, then that would be great. I
yeah,
mean, the Travis one, at the moment at least, works. So,
yeah.
um, okay. So that I've now pushed something to Ruby Intro CI, but it's still image URL markdown. That would be the build status thing that I would want to go into the README. Do we have a README? We don't have a README. Actually, I can probably I can create the README really fast over here. Bum, 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 ba-dum, bum, ba-dum, bum. Okay. Build unknown. Now we should get the README coming out. Okay. But so Ruby intro CI.
Is it just the badge in the README? That would be awesome. Badge.
Yeah, I gotta have a badge. But we're not getting. I don't know if there's. I've sort of turned it on. I don't know if it. Do I have to? It's on. Build only if .travis.yaml is present. Build pushes. Oh, okay. I think it's maybe it's. Oh, okay. There we go. Yeah. All right. Okay. I'm supposed to be talking to Armando now.
Go for it.
I mean, what would be interesting, I would say. Yeah. I mean, I guess probably you guys don't have permission to create. Anyway, I guess I'll leave you to entertain yourselves. I guess it's an interesting question about how streamlined this Ruby Intro CI could become. Like how many bits of it could be taken out. But actually, in the first instance, I guess the way we want to go is just to create CIs for each of the other things in sequence and see if we can get them all working independently, both locally and get on and find out which one is going to cause the problem. Anyway, I'll leave you guys to have fun in whatever manner you find fun. And and yeah, now I got to work out through what strange mechanism will Armando communicate, and it's like totally out there. So I'll say Armando.
Skype him.
Yeah, well, that's a pretty good idea actually.
That's the punishment for people that are not commonly available is they get escalated in their communication protocol.
Indeed. Yes, and it is actually precisely the time at which I'm supposed to start talking to him. So yeah, great. I'll catch up with you guys at tomorrow's scrums. Bye for now. Oh yeah, Armando says he's getting set up. Oh, actually, it gives me time to get the rest of it work. See you in a bit. Bye for now.
Bye. Okay. So I might as well straighten this out a little bit before copying over to the other repos. Instead of taking it for one project and applying it to everything in a new project. All right.
Indeed.
Mhm. Project root directory. I'm tending to think that it's not a factor of how many processes we have running inside of other processes, just because we've been doing that for a long time before the problem appeared. But it does seem like it doesn't wait for the first process to finish before it, for a bundle install to finish before it tries to do the next step. I tried doing it without Open3. I tried doing it. I mean, we have to, somehow execute something. So I tried doing it with %x, and
Ah, yeah.
That's right. We put the bundled gem file in there. That's why we switched. Open 3. Bye for now.